Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harachak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who rule well and taught us 100% truth. Much peace and blessings be to you. Hopefully, you like out there, pushing out this word without truth and sincerity. Alright, Shalom. On a Newsbreak app, and I come to find this in California. Who has the finest flower? California State Fair to hold first, this thing, competition. Which is bugged out, man. And here it is, man. These are the last days. Shit's happening. Uproars and the people getting worse. All leading up to that jab being the forerunners, all leading up to the Marcus Holloway. These tensions throughout the world, all leading up to that ultimate, that real Great War, right? They dubbed the First World War the Great War, but they don't know half of it. This upcoming war will be the Great War to end all wars. All right, so we're coming to the times where it's just about to break loose, and people wanna mess around and just hold the competition pursuing to who has a better plan. And it ain't just this thing, but there's various things that happen. You got Jake out there, dancing, to these various songs as a group of people, and then right now you got this Salvation Army is hosting a Jeebus Day where people were Jake out there that are addicts and this and that, basically Jake suffering in these curses, they get to go over there and just fuck around, believing that their sweet Jeebus saved them, which is totally stupid. But hey, man, that's just the mentality of this world. All right, first of all, I'd like to get out Proverbs, the first chapter. I believe it was the first chapter. And verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And that is simplicity, man. All right, here it is, man. We're out there out on the highways and edges, and y'all mock and scoff, claim that you know what's up, bring out your own vain opinions, yet you're the same ones wanting to host this shit and glorify it, saying, oh yeah, this is good to do, which I can't find the article right now, but that's totally bugged out. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And that's what you guys do. We're giving you swift counsel. Counsel means advice. Ancient terminology. Because these scriptures are they're Hebrew, but they got translated back in the 1600s, but they were revised over and over again, to now where you could understand these words. All right, you got a J, you got a V, these certain letters. But anyways, I want to get out, I believe it was Ecclesiastes. So it's the book of the book of Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, verse 2. A good name, so like it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. Because when this truth, this truth is a burden to bear, and that word burden, there's many definitions of it. Look on the Psalm Durban Bible Dictionary or any other dictionary, and it tells you the same, the same frequent meanings. A doom, a message. In this case, a message of doom. This truth is a message of doom. These scriptures are a message of doom. This truth is a message of doom. The true doctrine is a message of doom. So why do you wanna, rejoice and play video games, give each other the marriage, all right, drink all night, every single night, all the time, like alcoholics? Why do you wanna, do this and that and the third? You know when you know what's gonna happen very soon. It's all vain. You know, all your labors are in vain. That's what you Jake don't understand. You know, you guys seek acknowledgement from the heathen, so you guys do what they do, which is off. You know, it says it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. If you know the destruction that's coming upon America, which is a thermonuclear destruction, why do you yet want to, go to the house of feasting? As completely retarded. You know, that word retarded, people overuse that word and then make it up to their own meaning, which the word retarded, and I got the bread and water picture, because that's what the prophets used to eat a lot back in the ancient world. And, these scriptures are they're also like it on the bread and water. Salakia. Alright, retarded means delayed. You guys are delayed, man. Alright, we tell you this and that. Yeah, you guys don't fully comprehend the whole thing. It's that angel blocking you from understanding, which the Lord put upon you guys, So right, we're supposed to be in the house of feasting because we know the upcoming destruction. Alright, I believe it was in the same chapter. Another verse. I believe it was in the 12th chapter, Salakia. Let me just search it up. And it is in Ecclesiastes. Alright, so this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, Salakia, verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. And these scriptures are likened unto wisdom and knowledge. The Ecclesiastes, Proverbs, Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, and these various books, they all give you wisdom. The laws are wisdom. They're righteous judgments. You could read about that in your own time. But it says, for much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increases sorrow. So it's completely, sottish of you to be in the house of feasting when when you increase yourself with much knowledge and you know what's gonna come, and you want to just fuck around. That's worthy of destruction right there. Because you glorify this world, and the Lord said, do not set your affection upon this. The Lord said to one of his men, because the Lord speaks to his men. As it says in the book of Luke, the 10th chapter, verse 16, he that despiseth you despiseth me, and he that despiseth me despiseth him that sent him. All right, so this is the book of, it's in the New Testament. It's like I just put set your affection. It's better that way. All right, Colossians the 3rd chapter, verse 2. Paul spoke that, but that was the Lord speaking to Paul. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. You guys can't comprehend what that means. That's where you guys seek your fake ass pastor to rob you of your money and let him buy off some new Yeezys or whatever, just so he could scam you and tell you that means way to death, and hopefully you're allowed to enter the kingdom of heaven, which is in the clouds, which is totally retarded. But what was I gonna get out? Yeah, Isaiah. It's completely foolish. The kingdom of heaven. All right, I forget which scripture it was, but we're likened into that kingdom of heaven. We're likened into the temple of the Lord. All right, when it talks about in Revelation, when it talks about I saw a New Jerusalem, I was really referring to the elect. But a nigga, a wetback, a redskin couldn't get it if a rock fucking hit him. Alright, so there's the book of Isaiah, the 5th chapter, verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them. And that's the mentality of these Jake out here. All they do is wake up the party. Here it is, man. It's a Friday. What Jake want to do, is they want to, be patient until the night until the night falls, and then Then they go out to the club and they just keep on partying all the way to Sunday. So they spend like from Friday to through the early hours of Sunday, just partying. That's what they like to do. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink that continue until night, to wine and flame them. And same thing goes for you bug out Israelites. These vain Israelites. They like Sikari. These other bug out camps. IRSC mainly, man. They're the most pridefulest of all, Israelite camps. And it brings a bad name to all Hebrew Israelites in general, not just one camp, because these heathens, these Jake don't even know what a camp is. When they hear that word, they just think about going into the wilderness and sleeping in a tent. That's it. No. This camp, this definition of camp, the meaning we use it for is these various groups. All right? As we know, GMS has the 144th% truth. And these others don't. The like-minded brothers as well, the ones that are not in GMS but follow GMS, that retain the same 144% truth, the 144% doctrine given from GMS. Those are, men with the truth. They are not bug outs. Like-minded brothers, just because they are not in GMS does not mean that they are not being dealt with. They are. And that's the majority of these followers, all right. But and the harp and the verse 12, and the harp and the viol, the tabret and pipe and wine are in their feasts, but they regard not the work of the Lord, neither consider the operation of his hands. Therefore people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and the multitude dried up with thirst. All right. Verse 14 as well. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself, which hell is ultimately affliction, but it could also refer to as a grave. It ain't an underworld with the red deity who rules over the wicked spirits. No, all spirits go back into the spirit who gave them. You just saw that when I was scrolling through Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. All right. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself, and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. All right, but talking about how the Lord's going to be greatly exalted in that day. All right, so lucky, just a normal bodily ailment, which could go away on its own by way of praying and fasting as well. Taking medicine if you have to. Not in my case though. But this is the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. And this is one of the heavy chapters. It goes into a lot of stuff. Prophecy just hopping out the books. You seen the movie Goosebumps, that kid movie? You see that scene where all the monsters from those movies come to life. How? By the letters. The letters flow out, and then they form. That's what's basically happening. They form the monsters. That's what's happening right here. All right, these exact letters are hopping out the books, hopping out the pages, hopping out the screen, and literally forming what is known as a sign in the scriptures, which is, which is really referring to prophecy. You see that right now. All right, anyways, I'm going to start off at verse 39. Actually, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, the host of heaven, but my Father only. Yahweh Shai doesn't know. The angels don't know. We don't even know. All right? Not even the second in command, which is Yahweh Shai. He doesn't even know what hour he's going to come back. But Yahweh does, the ultimate power. All right? But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And that's exactly what's happening. No new thing under the sun. What happened back in the ancient world, in the antediluvian, that first drop of rain, because they had no water. They didn't have to water their crops by way of rain. Not like now when you don't have any rain, when you're in a drought, you get a famine. No, back then, man, you got a mist, in the morning. You step on the grass, or you look at the grass and it's all shiny and wet. Hey man, that's the waters in the air, which you could ultimately, you know, learn about that in that breakdown the other apostle Tahar made and other brothers have made as well. A very, very extravagant chapter breakdown, you know, because basically it's not what the Christian church tells you, or basically what it says, because you look at it through the Spirit, you know. But yeah, that's why you have a mist, and it didn't rain. You look at the concrete, it's not wet, but you look at the grass, and it is wet, and it ain't the sprinklers, all right. If you don't got sprinklers, it's still wet. That's that mist. That's what the Lord ordained before that rain came in. You know, that's what happened back then. But then when that water drop fell down, people were really fearing. You know, Noah was prophesying for 100 and something years, talking about rain's going to come from the sky. We're right here prophesying that Yahweh Shai's going to come back from the sky. And you guys didn't want to listen, just like they didn't listen. But the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood that were slacking. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. You know, the same thing happening right now. Same thing happening right now. Eve out there just riding the cock carousel. You know, she sees a new stallion. She's bound to hop on it, defile it. She sees another one, another empty seat, another this, and you know. That's what she be doing. And Jake out here, you know, these men, you know, they, you know, suffering under these curses. They love their alcohol. You know, they love their cigarettes. They love this, right? And now there's this younger generation, which I'm a part of. You know, so-called Gen Z, or however they put it. You know, you're all in the TikTok and this and that. Just complete foolishness, complete folly. But the scriptures say folly is set in great dignity. People glorify that. You know, I always say people glorify that because people really do, man. That's because that's what people have been taught. You know? For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. You know, one gets beamed up and the other doesn't. The other one that didn't get beamed up gets to, you know, swim in a pool of fire. You know, which I guarantee he would drown. He will suffocate, you know, from that smoke. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. And the thing is, man, you know, a lot of these vain Israelites, they don't know how to properly break down the scriptures. Yeah, they it's a stumbling block into them when they read about women being saved for childbearing. Yeah, you know, women will be saved. That's why the majority, you know, statistic wise, the Lord created more women than there are men. Why? To repopulate. And that's why women are gonna come back, you know, to for childbearing. That's why they're gonna be saved. They could bring them back to 2/3. But you know, they believe that a woman, an elect woman, can get saved by marrying a man first. You know, but not necessarily. She could get married, but not necessarily. She could just wait for the kingdom. You know. But verse 42. Watch therefore, for you know not what the hour for you know not what hour your Lord doth come. You know, we don't know. For know this, that if a good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Alright, and lastly, if I can, I believe it was 1 Timothy. So like wrong one. 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter. You know, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof from such a way. You know, that's the majority of our people today. You know, they just want to go off. You know, that's why I go on the Newsbreak app. You know, standing upon our watch, which that watch is a snooze, headline-wise and miscellaneous, or however you pronounce that word, miscellaneous. I'm not sure, but lastly, I'd like to get out Jeremiah 4 and the 21st chapter. So like the 4th chapter, verse 21. How long? Actually, yeah, I just read it. How long shall I see the standard? That standard being this, you know, this book, you know, these scriptures, this truth, this doctrine, and hear the sound of the trumpet, which are the voice of the prophets. You know, the trumpet is the voice of the prophets, which ultimately goes back to, you know, the voice of the Lord, because we're just microphones. Verse 22, for my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are slight as children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. You tell them what to do, they don't listen, they bug out, they get butthurt, they get offended, blah, blah, they scoff at you, and they start hating on you, and next thing you know, the last days, you know, it's like it. Once the MOTB comes out, they're gonna give you up. Oh, look, yeah, I'm a snitch. He's right here, you know, the prophet's over there. Anyways, I hope this video was edifying. Lord, will we continue to push. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harach HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles like Great Millstone who rule well and taught us His 100% truth. Much peace and blessings be to you. Hopefully, like that, pushing out this word of God, truth, and sincerity. Shalom.